if I could see again the show of hands, the journalists who want to ask questions in this embargo. We'll come to individually. We'll start with John Smith.
Hi, Pep.
Hi.
I just wanted to ask about Gabriel Jesus. He scored his first goal of lockdown. He's someone who seems to put a bit of pressure on himself. Is that something you have to talk to him about, to try to relax and look at all the good things he's doing elsewhere apart from scoring goals?
They have to live with the pressure, the players in a high level. So important is what he does to when he misses, he doesn't hide about his chance. So he tried again and tried again and tried again. So I said many times he didn't score. If he has to score, he wouldn't have scored. But we don't judge him just for this. So a lot of goals we have scored since he arrived is because his movements. If the wingers score a lot of goals and attacking midfielder scores goals, it's thanks to him, most of them. But important, he has to live with this pressure here or whatever, because he's a striker and he has to score goals. This is normal in all strikers in the big clubs around the world.
Okay, we'll come to Rob Dawson. Rob?
Hi, Pep.
Hi.
You said on during the last game that you were trembling when Kevin De Bruyne had that big tackle and that hard. It looked for a minute like he might be injured. Is any part of you want to rest your key players for these Premier League games to make sure that they're ready to play Arsenal and Real Madrid, just to make sure that there are no issues?
I rotate a lot the team. So last game against Southampton, Kevin didn't play. He played 30 minutes. He didn't play much in his level. And he came back in incredible level the last game, but it's part of the football. So I think if I make the list, except John, they came back for the injured, all the players was involved. All the players play a lot of minutes since we arrived. There's not one player didn't play. So an important is they are fit, but we cannot stay 1 or 2 days or 3 games or 1 week don't play. And after come back, and sometimes to the players who play more regularly, they are in better conditions and better, and better timing to play these important games. But of course, Arsenal is a main point. But before we have 2 games, it is important to keep our momentum and our rhythm and our way we play. So if it I hope no one is getting injured, but you cannot control it. So maybe it's happened.
James Robson.
Hi, Pep.
Hi.
Hi. As a Barcelona man, does it hurt you to see the success that Real Madrid have had in Europe, in particular in recent years? And I wonder, could you explain Zidane's success in the competition? Winning it every year he's in it.
The success is easy. He's a top manager, top club, and incredible top players. So to achieve what they achieve in this competition, they fought more in the Liga the last decade, but in the Champions League, what they have done is incredible. So no one have done. Only we can say, and because we know, all of us, how difficult it is to win 3 Champions League in a row. So it's not about it's how they handle the good moments. When they play good, they win, and when they don't play good, they take our results. If don't, you cannot win the Champions League, winning all the games in a high level, because they know the competition. They know exactly the way they have to play these games, because they play many times. They were there many times. But we cannot deny the success from Barcelona as well in the last decade in the Champions League was really good too.
Okay, Simon Bashkowski.
Hi, Pep. I just wanted to ask about Fernandinho. He seemed to play a bit ahead of the defence at Southampton. Is that something we can expect in the knockout games?
Yeah, definitely. He can play there. Definitely. Yeah, we knew it. So we play. He played in a central defender to help us. Always, I will be incredibly grateful for the biggest step to help us to play in this position. Because with John was injured, and after Jaime was injured, we have just Nico and Eric, but Eric was not much involved. And now, like, we have Eric in this position, he can come back and to play in a central midfielder position.
Okay, Paul Hurst.
Hi, Pep. Just another question on Kevin. when you lost Vincent last summer, you lost obviously a great leader. Has Kevin kind of stepped up his leadership skills a little bit to fill that void? And do you think Kevin will be captain next season?
It depends on him. The leader decide for themselves about their behaviors, how they behave on off the pitch, in relation to the team, how you think for the club, for the team, and it comes naturally. It comes without force. So it comes if it must come, it will come. So it depends on him. It depends on especially also his mates. If the other ones trust on him, on Kevin.
Okay, David McDonnell.
Oh, hi, Pep.
Hi.
Hi. Liverpool 3 wins away from beating your record of 100 points.
Excuse me, it's not my record.
Well, the club's record,
but
of 100 points. I mean, how would you feel about that? Because it was such an incredible achievement, such a historic achievement.
If he do it, he will well deserve it. So 100 points is so difficult. If they do more points, so I will deserve it, and they will be. I will congratulate them. So even though if they don't do it, the season is incredible. Well, so the records all the time will be broken sooner or later. So it's not record that maintains for 2 centuries. So if it's happened, it's happened. So I think we will see. So it's honestly, it's now right now it's not my business. My business is try to to finish second. We are close to it, and especially to the 2 competitions still we are in charge.
Okay, guys. Last question from James Ducker.
Hi, Pep.
Hi.
Pep, obviously this will be David Silva's last opportunity to win the Champions League with City. Has he spoken to you at all about the competition? Or have you spoken to him about it? And do you feel that there's a greater motivation this season to win it than you've perhaps encountered before in your time at the club?
I feel the motivation I see in the team is there. I want to have the feeling that my players on the club organization that we have in the next 4 weeks is something is not coming back again. So of course we have the chance to fight for our titles, but the situation that we have is now coming back again. So and I think the big clubs, the big athletes don't miss these chances to try it until the last effort they have in their bodies. Of course, David won absolutely everything in their life. So World Cup, European Cup with national team from Spain, and the Premier Leagues and all the titles they can achieve except the Champions League. And of course, I think not just David, all of them, they want to try it. But of course, the other ones, maybe they are younger and say, okay, I have more chances. Or maybe David next season go to play with another top club in Europe and they have another chance. So, but I'm pretty sure after spend 1 decade here in this club, he will try it. But I think he tried last season too, when we were out for a minimum detail against Tottenham, or the other previous seasons like was Vincent or the old player was here. But I think, I think all of us we wanna try it. We wanna be ourselves in the game against Real Madrid, to try to defend really well, to suffer the bad moments, but try to impose our game, our football, and try to to go to score the goals and not defend the game we have to defend against Madrid.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.